Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. LeBron James, questionable for Lakers. Hawks with sore foot. LeBron James is listed as questionable for the Los Angeles Lakers game Friday against the Atlanta Hawks because of soreness in his left foot, and Austin Reeves will miss a fourth straight game because of a left pelvic contusion, the team announced Thursday. He broke out of a shooting slump Wednesday against the Miami Heat by going 12-for-18 from the field, but the Lakers were still dominated 134-93. LA has gone 1-2 on its current four-game road trip that concludes in Atlanta, getting outscored in those two losses to Miami and the Minnesota Timberwolves by 70 points, the worst point differential over any two-game stretch in franchise history. James said it was his goal to play in all 82 games this season, something Lakers coach J.J. Redick said the team could revisit following the loss to the Wolves. "I don't know that's in the best interest of him and us if he does that, but if he's feeling well and feeling good, then he should play," Redick said. Atlanta has won 5 games straight to move up to number 6 in the Eastern Conference standings. Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr said the plan is to have Stephen Curry back in the lineup on Friday against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kerr also said he believes it is possible that Draymond Green could return against the Wolves. Curry and Green did not play on Thursday night against the Houston Rockets, the first of a home back-to-back set for the Warriors. Golden State plays Minnesota again at home on Sunday to cap a stretch of 3 games in 4 nights. "Steph's knee stuff the last couple of weeks, he's in pain," Kerr said before facing the Rockets. "We're not playing him. We can't play him through this stretch every game and expect him to get through. I thought he looked really good in Denver. To me he looked more active, more agile, but we have to help him get through the woods on this one. And same thing with Draymond, otherwise you're chasing your tail and then guys end up missing weeks at a time. So it's nothing more than training staff helping them get through the woods, and hopefully over the long haul that means they end up playing more games than they otherwise would have." Lakers injury report: Austin Reeves out, LeBron James questionable versus Hawks. The Los Angeles Lakers released their injury report for Friday's game against the Atlanta Hawks, and guard Austin Reeves, left pelvic contusion, remains out, while LeBron James, left foot soreness, and Bronny James, left heel contusion, are questionable. Additionally, Anthony Davis, left plantar fasciitis, is probable, while Jalen Hood-Schifino, left groin soreness, Jackson Hayes, right ankle sprain/contusion, Christian Wood, left knee surgery recovery, and Jared Vanderbilt, right foot surgery recovery, all remain out for the Lakers as well. James has played in all 22 of the Lakers games so far, but with him struggling lately, there has been some talk about managing his workload. If he ends up not being able to play, along with Reeves, then the Lakers will be severely short-handed to end what has already been a disappointing road trip. Reeves took a hard fall when driving the lane for a dunk in the first half of the team's recent loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and while he was able to finish that game, he has now sat out the last 3 and will miss a fourth on Friday. Beat the Hawks will be a challenge for the Lakers regardless, as in their last 2 games, road losses to the Miami Heat and Minnesota Timberwolves, they have been outscored by a combined 70 points. While Reeves returning wouldn't solve all of the Lakers' issues, having someone who can create his own shot as well as get looks for others is definitely needed. The Hawks have a number of young and athletic defenders on the wing that will make things challenging for the Lakers, especially if both James and Reeves are unable to play. Unfortunately for the Lakers, they have been without defensive stalwart Jared Vanderbilt all season long and will continue to be so for at least the rest of this calendar year. The team recently announced that in his recovery from off-season foot surgery, Vanderbilt developed a left knee effusion, and the Lakers are now targeting an early January return to NBA games for the forward. It is another unfortunate setback, as the team was hopeful he would be ready for the start of the season, but now looks set to miss nearly half of the year. Prior to last season, Vanderbilt signed a 4-year, $48 million extension with the Lakers, but has appeared in just 29 of a possible 103 games since. Bulls and Lakers, trade rumors gaining traction around one name. The most significant difference between this season's Chicago Bulls and the last several campaigns is the front office spearheading this year entirely open for business. After owning the NBA's longest streak without a trade, over 3 calendar years, Arturas Karnisovas and the front office group shipped away 2 veteran pieces, Alex Caruso and DeMar DeRozan, in favor of youth and future assets. While many thought it was just the beginning of a complete rebuild in Chicago, the phones have remained silent since the summer. Whenever they are asked about this at press conferences, the upper management remains firm in their willingness to negotiate trades and are actively selling former All-Stars Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic. After their worst loss of the season last night, a 41-point thrashing at the hands of the Miami Heat, the Los Angeles Lakers are looking for answers. Does their solution reside in Chicago? After an incredible 10-4 start to their season under new head coach J.J. Redick, the Lakers have fallen off the tracks. They've posted a 2-6 record over their last 8 outings, including the second-worst margin of defeat in the entire league last night, losing to Miami by 41 points. Redick took most of the blame after the embarrassment that marked their second consecutive loss by 29 or more points, but also said that some accountability needed to be taken between the lines. LeBron James fully backed his head coach, saying he agrees 100%, 1000% with whatever Redick assessed. Will they be searching for help? First reported by ESPN senior insider Shams Charania, the Lakers have been looking for a center to complement Anthony Davis. This addition would ideally be a competent three-point shooter with ample court vision to space the floor. Vucevic's skill set and scorching hot start from deep this season make him the perfect candidate for the Western Conference contender. How soon do they hit the panic button, and how expensive is Vucevic on the market? James's timer is likely at most 3 years remaining in the NBA. This creates a sense of urgency in Los Angeles and a rapidly closing contention window that hopefully pushes desperation from the franchise. Vucevic is shooting over 58% from the field this season and better than 47% from three-point land. Common names being thrown Chicago's way in a potential trade include Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, and future draft capital. Does one or more of those assets push Karnisovas' group to pull the trigger, or can they obtain more elsewhere for the 34-year-old stretch center in the second to last year of his contract? And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Nikola Vucevic? Leave your opinion in the comments.